I'm Rebecca McCormick. I'm a travel writer since 2001 and lately have started a new travel blog that is Rebecca's Luxury Travels. I live here in Hot Springs and I write for the Sentinel Record here and also for Go Magazine. About 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with sleep apnea here at St. Joseph's, and I started using a CPAP machine, which has traveled with me everywhere I've gone since then.
Typical sleep apnea patients have, they're morbidly obese or they're obese, they have a big neck circumference, they have typical symptoms of daytime somnolence or feeling sleepy during the day, non-refreshing sleep. Perhaps their family members or their spouses notice that they snore or stop breathing in their sleep, and the patients usually feel that they're tired during the day. And when they come into the sleep lab, they get referred for a sleep study so we can either confirm or rule out presence of obstructive sleep apnea.
And I was completely unaware of how much adequate sleep affected every area of a person's life. So I came here and quickly learned that this could be the best thing that would ever happen to me. I actually spent 2 nights here. The test was simple. Once we got all the hookups done and the measuring devices attached to every place that it needed to be, and I did what I normally do. So as a result of having the sleep test done, they said, well, you're waking up an average of 22 times an hour. Well, in my mind, I thought I was sleeping 9 hours. And they said, no, your brain activity shows that you never really enter into REM sleep. As a result of that, none of your organs are sleeping. That's why you continue to get up.
In a large proportion of patients with obstructive sleep apnea, as you realize, the treatment of choice of sleep apnea is a CPAP machine, which is a mask that sits on the face and pumps air to the patient's upper airway. It's really not a natural way of breathing, so some patients take a while to get used to it. But those patients who have severe sleep apnea, those patients who have significant daytime sleepiness and non-refreshing sleep, we have observed quite frequently that when the patients get put on CPAP, they have a syndrome or phenomenon that we call REM rebound.
I have to admit, I was one of the people who freaked out when they first started putting the thing over my head. Maybe men are a little different, particularly anybody who's been an umpire or they've worn helmets, if you possibly ride a motorcycle, because it's similar. You know, you're going to put this thing over your face. Scuba divers may not have a problem, but I couldn't think of anything I'd ever done like that before. And as an unexpected reaction, I kind of flipped out. So the technician was very patient with me, helped me feel comfortable that it was okay to take my time and to put it on as I felt comfortable. Additionally, they gave me some specific instructions and I cried from joy. The second night I slept 8 solid hours before I woke up, and within a week I felt like that I was the same person in a different body. My appetite changed. I began to enjoy eating healthy food. I had energy to get outside and start walking. I didn't really start any kind of crazy exercise routine, but over the course of the first year, I lost over 60 pounds without any definite kind of plan. It just was because I felt better, because I ate the things that tasted better, and I wasn't craving the wrong kinds of food. And it's something I look forward to. It's something that I willingly talk to other people about. I see people in the airport a lot who travel with their machines. I've developed a unique system to customize a backpack so that it's easier to carry on your back instead of like a shoebox with a handle on it. And the other thing that I found particularly helpful for me, because I travel 24 weeks out of the year, I'm constantly exposed to different kinds of atmospheres in hotels and on airplanes. So one of the benefits of having a CPAP machine, particularly if it has a water chamber to it, is that the filtered air that we breathe coming through the back of that machine is clean, moist air. And so whereas a lot of people who travel a lot get sick, I have not been sick in 2 years. So I attribute part of that to number 1, being well rested, and number 2, having clean filtered air coming through the CPAP machine every time I go to sleep. And if I take a nap, I still use it.
That's great. I never really thought about it that way. That when patients use their own CPAP machine when they're traveling, so basically it's like using your favorite pillow when you sleep.
One thing I learned is that because it's a medical device, it doesn't fall into the 2 carry-on rule. You're limited to 1 carry-on bag plus a personal bag, which is either a laptop or your purse. Well, I always carry a briefcase and my purse, so I was concerned about this third thing that I was going to be carrying, and that's the reason why I came up with the idea of putting it in a backpack, because the hoses and the mask, the cord with the adapter in there, all fit. And my machine has 2 chambers to it. It has the regular chamber plus the water chamber, and so with simply nothing more than an X-Acto knife and a piece of 1-inch foam, I was able to customize a little pocket for the machine to fit in and 1 piece of foam in the front, and it's very comfortable to carry it on the back.
The quality of services provided at the Mercy Sleep Laboratory, the competency of the technicians, their customer or patient-friendly approach is such that a lot of patients who are apprehensive come in apprehensive and they leave very comfortable and very satisfied. So that's one thing that we're actually proud of, that we don't just do the sleep study, wake them up at 4 a.m. and let them go home. We try to provide them with education from the time that they come in to the time that they leave as well as